Madam President. I am quite sure members of the Parliament will join me in expressing concern for those suffering in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and in hoping for a quick resolution. But it is my firm belief that the EU contributed to starting this conflict in the first place, and that signing an agreement for deeper political ties with the Ukraine was simply irresponsible, especially whilst taunting Russia with sanctions. What a crazy way to go about sitting on the fence, as some in this Parliament has demanded we do. Do you not realise that much of Europe is dependent upon Russian gas for winter warmth, and that most of the constituents I represent are already struggling to pay their energy bills each month, without the added costs of increased wholesale prices? Are you also arrogant and out of touch as to think that the EU's actions to date have done nothing more than throw fuel onto the flames of conflict, an especially dangerous act in a situation that threatens to take us back to the bad old days of the Cold War? To me, it seems the EU's policy on the Ukraine seems to be more about adding another country to its dictatorial empire in a political blitzkrieg than does nothing more than further its own selfish agenda, no matter the cost. This is despite the potential for conflict escalation and spillover that threatens the security and stability of the entire region. And despite the increased security risks to the UK, which we already have seen, another conflict is the last thing the United Kingdom needs, coming on the back of over 20 years of the Labour Party's wars and at a time of savage Tory cuts to our already overstretched armed forces. In UKIP, we don't subscribe to the Clausewitzian theory of war being merely the continuation of politics by other means. War is never desirable. UKIP wish to see peace between all people.
You must conclude, sir.
Democracy, diplomacy and meaningful dialogue.